Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Iwai Saipullah with students number is 222122068, and in this time I would like to present my research proposal under the title Correlational Study of Reading Habits and Writing Skills Among EFL Learners. So in this presentation I would like to explain the introduction part and then the research methodology part. In introduction part, I will present the background, research question, operational definition, aims of the study, and then the use of the study. And then in research methodology, I will present the research design, population and sample, data collection, and then data analysis. Okay, let's start. In introduction part, there are background, research question, and operational definition. For the background itself, the researcher believes that writing skill is essential for students, and the researcher hypothesized that students' reading habits might influence that skill. And then the research question that the researcher used in this research, there are two questions. The first is, how is the reading habit among the FL learners in English Education Department? And then the second, is there any correlation between EFL learners' reading habit and their writing ability? And then for the definition of this research, there are reading habit and then writing ability. So reading habit, it means the frequency of reading activity among the EFL learners, and then the writing ability, it is the student's capacity in do the writing. Okay, for the next is the aims of this study. There are 2 points. The first is to investigate the reading habit among EFL learners in English Education Department, and then the second is to find out whether there is correlation between the EFL learners' reading habit or their writing ability. And then the use of this study, there are for teachers and then for students. For teachers, it is to increase or to innovate the teachers' teaching strategies, and then for students, it may increase their motivation to read more. Okay, for the research methodology, the researcher used research design, correlational research design, and then for the population and then the sample, the researcher choose 440 English Education Department students academic year 20 and 21 until 20 and 23 students to become the population, and then choose 66 English Education Department student academic year 20 and 22 using purposive sampling in choosing the sample. Alright, for the time and place, the researcher conduct this research from November 20 and 24 until January 20 and 25, and then conducted in Siliwangi University, Tasikmalaya. And then for data collection, the researcher used questionnaire that will supported by Google Form, and then the researcher will assess the participants' answer by using hidden methodology that will assess 5 criteria. The first is content, organization, vocabulary, grammar, and then mechanic. And then for the next is data analysis. The researcher will do the normality test, and if the data is normal, the researcher will use Pearson product moment, and then if the data is normal, using Spearman. And then both of the techniques will be supported by SPSS program. Okay, here are the references that the researcher used in this research. And then for the next session, it is question and answer. I hope that I will answer the questions from the lecture as best as I can. Maybe that's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.